Hi, I will be talking about displacement sets. And as you can see here, when you click on any element in your project, you go to the Modify tab and you can change, for example, line work on the roof to make it look like it's above. And then you can go back to the Modify tab right above the line work and click on Displacement tab. You can set it to any height you want. Here I'm setting it for 50 feet above the model. Then you can X out and then go back and choose multiple elements by holding Control, hit the Displacement Set tab again and the Modify bar, and it'll create a whole group that you can then edit like this, add in more elements if needed, or remove, depending on what you want to do. In this example, I'm adding railing. You can then take those elements that are grouped already and start changing their characteristics, adding hatching, color. I'm going to continue on with the next set. You can pick one wall if you wanted to, and then go back and keep adding, as I did here. Not enough room, so I will just click, and on the left properties tab you'll see the height property again. Then you can change the pattern for the roof, for example, and give it a transparency, so that way we can keep seeing the elements below and not have to expand it so much. Change the solid fill, the wall to solid fill, for example here. For guidelines, you just have to click on any of the sets that you created, doesn't matter which one, and just pick the path next to the edit and start adding in any corner that it appears. Some corners may not appear because they're floating away from the model, or maybe because they're not exactly aligned, so you just have to have a clean model for that. But the guidelines will appear for anything else. Then you can go to Graphics tab and look for displacement path, and you can override it to get a different color. So in this example, it's kind of green, ultramarine. Then put it into your paper space, and you can start hiding elements within the view for any set that you don't want to add. To have, for example, that wall, I wanted to hide it. You can get your section box into the view as well and start cropping some of the view, the sets. I'm going to copy the axon view again, align it, and create a plan at the bottom. That's also going to be cut with the section box. Once you align it, you can align it by having this section box on. And edit within the view. You can rotate the section box to create a different type of view within this page, right over the plan accent. And that's how you can create something a little bit more dynamic. I'm going to revert it for now and just keep it simple. Create the section with the plan underneath, and because I had this grid guidelines, I had this grid happening on my plan. It happened to come into my daily view, so I might as well use it for something, for more information on my displacement sets. You can then maybe create a section or elevation next to the displacement set or the axon, exploded axon that you're creating. You can rotate it on the left panel right there as I showed, and on the left panel. And then start creating guidelines or detailed lines from the Annotate tab to guide one drawing to the next. This will create more line work within your drawing to expand over. You don't have to fillet, or you don't have to trim if you don't want to. Then you can continue creating your composite page with multiple drawings with different detail lines and different views.